From phone snatchers to shoplifters to burglars and beyond, I bring you a bunch of criminals who clearly thought they were untouchable, but soon found themselves behind bars. We kick off with a phone snatcher who gets instant and well-deserved karma.
Go, get! Oh, please! Get on the floor! Get a car, get a car, get a car! Shut up! Reverse suspicion of inspector offensive weapon.
A block of flats, stand by.
Could have killed us, could have killed a member of the public, and you're out here robbing people.
Well said, officer.
What's with the tin foil for there?
I don't know, my house to cook.
Well, it is probably in pain because you've crashed your bike.
No, I'm stupid.
Okay, one male, adult.
You know, it's always like that.
Arrested, suspicion of robbery, dangerous driving and
Anyway, for a range of offences, including robbery, Ellis Parkinson, this phone snatcher, is, as at the 8th of July 2025, looking at 33 months inside. Over to County Durham in the northeast of England now, where, with the help of his friend, Craig Johnson is trying to steal a load of shopping from a supermarket, dreaming quite clearly that the police will never catch him, only to find that he's sorely mistaken. First though, if I've got you hooked on the video so far, do subscribe, give the video a like, drop a comment when you're ready, and donate. Hit the thanks button below, I'll appreciate you.
Yeah, my £30 money is in a basket. Get out, bitch!
Yeah, where else would your non-existent 30 quid cash be? I know I always get my cash out and put it at the bottom of my shopping basket when I'm doing my shopping. Of course, this isn't Craig Johnson at all. He's someone else. Craig Johnson is innocent, and when he tells the cops that, he's all manners and respect.
You still saying that's not you, Craig?
That's it. We'll get it, wouldn't it?
No, that's it, it's you. So have you got a double, Craig? So police try to help you a lot, more than what most police would do, yeah? Craig. Excellent. Right.
This attempt at shoplifting by repeat offender Craig Johnson came 3 days after he got out of prison. The man was released on the 5th of June 2025. On the 9th of June 2025 at the Magistrates Court, Johnson pleaded guilty to the 11 offences that he was charged with, including shop thefts and criminal damage. He was sentenced to 8 months in prison, as well as being ordered to pay £412 in compensation. As at November 2025, he's actually since been released, only to get himself banged up again about a week later. Now, the question is, are you in the mood for another phone snatch clip? And the answer is, let's go, baby. Snatch number 1. And snatch number 2. Looks like there's no catching this thief, doesn't it? Oh well.
Keep your hand. Stop! Turn around, face away from me.
Oh! Well, 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 Mr. Thief. Not feeling quite so brazen and powerful now, are we?
Essentially. Stop! Face away from me!
Oh, you've got an accomplice. Well, feckin' shame on him as well. Ha ha! Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I wonder what it would be like if a shoplifter did an act of acrobatics in order to swipe some booze and cigarettes, let's get to our next clip.
Show me your hands now! Stop! Do not move! Do not move!
Arrested for burglary, alright?
Alright, this shoplifter's got caught, and so have his gang members, but you still have to give him credit for audacious athleticism. See? Audacious and athletic. The whole gang can now help themselves to all the booze they can carry. Yeah, the leader just pushes that display unit thing onto one of his own team, and oops, down he goes. Now, as you've been sitting there so patiently, I'm treating you to not one, but 2 more clips of nasty phone snatchers getting caught red-handed. Let's all have a good laugh at this phone snatching knob. Look at him, just sailing through the streets, confident, unruffled. No one's catching him. Ha! Shame. This e-bike crim has just snatched an iPhone 16 Pro Max from someone's hand in Whitechapel, East London. Weaving dangerously through the streets of Tower Hamlets, Islington, Westminster, Marble Arch and across Waterloo Bridge on his high-powered surron e-bike, at times mounting the pavement and riding against traffic. The youth can't shake off the police officers in pursuit. They keep coming for him. The chase comes to an end on Webber Street in Waterloo, the thief being found to have on his person the stolen iPhone, a roll of foil which phone thieves typically use to block phone tracking signals, and a stash of Class B drugs. In court, the youth pled guilty to a range of offences including robbery and dangerous driving, but I don't know what his sentence was. Which segues quite neatly into our next clip, which proves that motorbike theft karma is real. Now that looked like one devastating crash. The motorcyclist might be seriously injured. Let's watch it again, this time in slow motion. Yeah, the motorcyclist does look badly injured, and I bet he's just an innocent young lad, not someone who was involved in a high-speed chase with the police on account of the fact that he just nicked the motorbike that he's just crashed.
Right, and I'll tell you what you're going to see, but I've just bought the bikes, man!
Kieran, at the minute I couldn't care less about that. My main concern is whatever injuries you've got.
That's not that one.
Ooh, nasty. And hey, that leg injury doesn't look any too clever either. Hee hee. I wonder if our guy Kieran is about to be arrested for a whole range of offences, not just motorbike theft. What do you say, copper?
Alright, King, just before we start, I'm just going to arrest you for a burglary, attempt burglary, dangerous driving, fail to stop, aggravated taking a vehicle without one's consent, no insurance, driving otherwise in accordance with a licence, and 2 attempt thefts of a motor vehicle, alright? So just a
Oh dear, Kieran. Multiple convictions, 14 months inside, and a driving ban of 21 months, otherwise known as a slap on the wrists. Now, don't you just hate it when a drug dealer starts howling and screeching when the police bust his home? You see, the average drug dealer is tough enough when he's on the street with his gang, but when the police come calling...
2, 3. Please! Stay where you are! Stay where you are! Stay where you are! Get your hands down! Get your hands down!
Crybaby Nasir Shahid, who comes from Sheffield, South Yorkshire, who had thousands of pounds worth of drugs and cash in his home when he got busted, and who later pleaded guilty both to drugs offences and to money laundering offences, is now doing a 6-year stretch, his sentencing having taken place in June 2025. Of course, some drug dealers have a much more relaxed approach to being busted. Presenting 2 sleeping beauties sleeping together and about to get nicked for drugs offences.
Stay where you are. 2 in here, 2 in here. Stay there. Show me your hands. Please with the warrant.
Good, Brian?
Did this guy really just sleep through being handcuffed? My goodness.
Insane for a search at the moment, alright? Misuse of Drugs Act.
Is that him? I couldn't see him.
You've just met two of the three men who ran a drugs network that stretched from London to Colville in Leicestershire. Police found in their October 2022 raid of the home of Miguel Figueiredo Mendes and John Paul Ecombolo, both 28, nearly £11,000 worth of crack cocaine plus £1,000 in cash. For their drugs offences, on the 18th of July 2025, Figueiredo Mendes got 6 years and 3 months, while Ecombolo got 4 years. I'm just glad that neither of our next two crims, partners in crime, asks for their daddy when the police catch him, or flash them their belly when the police catch them.
Take off, stand aside! Officer, take that!
He's fence jumping.
Yes, he is, but don't worry, this young drug dealer, who we'll call Dick, won't get very far. And hey, your colleague can't half pull off a Tarzan move when he needs to.
Get down! Stay there! Stay there!
See, that was pure classic Tarzan.
Stay on the floor! Get on the floor! You're detained, fella. You alright? Fella, you alright? Stop trying to get away! Stop trying to get away. Away. I'm detaining you. Please. Give me your hands. Please. Give us your hands. Give us your hands. Give us your other hands.
Will I be arrested?
Not yet, no, just detained at the minute.
Can I just call my dad?
Sorry?
Can I just call my dad?
Call your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious why he wants to call his dad, to get him to get rid of the rest of his loot.
Okay, take contact.
Clear! Step out! Nothing in your hand! Put your hands up! Step out of the address!
And now it's the turn of his partner in crime. You know, I really can't see this guy, who we'll call Nobby, being so crazy as to flash his abdomen in order to, I don't know, seduce the police officers when they tell him to get on the ground. No, I don't think that's something that our man Nobby would do.
Keep coming. There,
Just here, on this wing.
Stand by the wheel. Now lay down on your stomach. Face me, lay down on your stomach.
Oh well, I got that wrong.
Lay down. Lay on your stomach. Do it now.
Honestly, why won't the guy just get down on the ground on his front? Anyway, at some point between November 2024 and May 2025, for a range of offences, Dick got 6.5 years inside, while Nobby got 7.5 years inside. But it's interesting because what neither Dick nor Nobby did was to dress up like a law enforcement agent and then tell someone to get to the ground, only to have their robbery attempt backfire on them. Emphasis on the word fire. Gunfire, to be exact. On the 15th of June 2025, over in Houston, USA, liquor store owner Javier Reyes is taking out his trash, minding his own business, when none other than a US Marshal comes up to him, pointing a gun at him and orders him to the ground. Our man Javier is of course shocked because he's completely innocent and he can't understand why the police have come for him.
They told me I'm a cop, I'm the police. Get out on the floor, and I say I don't do anything.
Of course, though, the police haven't come for him.
And when he gave me in the floor, he told me it's a robbery, I'm not the police.
Little does this fake US Marshal, who we'll call Jonathan Prince, know that his victim's wife inside the store is seeing everything and she'll be damned if she's just standing there doing nothing. Our man, Robert Jonathan, does the right thing and scuttles off. Only Javier gets out his gun and it's actually him rather than his wife who shoots Jonathan and gets him. Yeah, something tells me that Jonathan didn't expect to be swimming away to his getaway car after doing what he thought would be a quick and easy robbery. Haha, shame. The real police had nothing but praise for Javier.
The police told me I did a great job.
Having been shot, the robber later went to a hospital and that was how he was traced as the guy who attempted this robbery dressed up as a US Marshal, and his name is really Jonathan Prince, as at the present time his trial is awaited. The question though is who ends up looking more stupid? Jonathan Prince from Houston, USA, or Burglar Bill from County Durham, North East England, who you're about to meet now.
Starting to piss me off. Can you just fuck off now, please, will you? Yeah, you do me fucking head enough. Fuck off.
Perfectly.
I can't see it without glasses. Are you daft? I'm going blind.
Oh, goodness. I wonder what this yob, 49-year-old Philip Longstaff that is, who comes from County Durham, is in for. I'll be shocked if he spent the night before, the 12th of August 2025, trying to get into people's homes, presumably either to steal or to trash the place. On the night of the 12th of August 2025, Longstaff went to home after home trying to get in, bottle in hand, open, brazen and casual as you like. He actually got into the home of a family, and when he was caught, he said, oh, your door was open. The husband of the home marched the guy out, and then the lady of the home called the police, and she said that he had told them that their door was open and that she thought that he had meant that their door was wide open, but then when she checked her video doorbell, she saw that not only had he tried every home in their street before theirs, he then went on to try other people's homes.
But when I've looked, he's been trying every single door in the houses before mine and then after mine.
He didn't get into anyone else's home, but he did break into a parked caravan and stole loads of stuff, and he also tried to get into a car that same evening. But thankfully, even though he's clearly a wannabe burglar, at least when he was arrested, he was fully calm and respectful when he was questioned.
So tell me where we were between
No comment.
10:30 last night and 2
No
o'clock this
comment.
morning. Okay. Tell me what we were in Shildon.
No comment.
Okay. What were you doing in Shildon?
No comment.
Were you with anyone else?
No comment.
How did you get there?
No comment.
What were you doing there?
No comment.
Okay. Do you know who lives there?
No comment.
Do you live there?
No comment.
Okay. Is anyone given permission to gain access to
No
the house?
comment. No comment and no comment and no comment. I'm saying nothing else. Can I work with a advice on me?
Yeah.
Start to
of
piss
course,
me
it's
off.
perfectly
Start to
fine.
piss me off.
Okay, if you want to stop, okay, so I'll pause the interview there, as Philip would like to have a conversation with this lady.
Can I get a drink of water, please?
See what I can do, mate? Is there going to be any CCTV that's going to show you responsible for these offences? It's going to show you removing items.
Can you just fuck off now, please, will you? Just fuck off, I want to speak to my sister again.
You want to speak to your
Yeah,
sister?
you do me fucking head enough. Fuck off.
Perfectly fine. Okay, time.
Can I ask you stupid questions?
Is
right, I'm gonna fucking rape this. Fuck off.
Right, the interview is
Goodbye,
gonna be
Paula,
paused.
mate.
Phil would like to have another chat with his legal advisor, so we'll
Can I have
pause
some
the
water,
interview.
please?
I'll go and see if I can get something sorted out for you.
Why is something that far? I can't see you without glasses. Sorry, mate. No comment. I can't see it.
Do you want me to move it closer?
I can't see it without glasses. Are you daft? I'm going blind.
Okay. Well, there's no reason to shout.
I'm fucking going blind.
On the 21st of October 2025 at Durham Crown Court, Longstaff got 3 years and 4 months. Now listen, sir, don't get yourself into a street fight that ends up leaving a completely innocent person really badly injured the day that you get out of prison. That's what our next guy did, you see, and he's got the life sentence to prove it. Oh, someone's in a hurry to bring their car to a stop and get out to confront 28-year-old James Cowie, who comes from Shildon in County Durham, North East England, over something that someone travelling with him in his van has done to someone travelling with this strange person in their own vehicle. It's the 19th of December 2024, and 36-year-old Hugh Holmes has only been out of prison for a matter of hours. Oh, what a miss. And hey, you're going to really suffer for that, Mr. Holmes. I should stress that Holmes and his party are complete strangers to Cowie and his party. Cowie's got Holmes on the floor and he's beating the crap out of him. I can't show you that though, because if I do, the video will be restricted. Who's this guy who's just shown up and started heading towards the frack car, and what does he want? Oh, it looks like he's just trying to break the fight up, and I'll tell you now that I've got no idea who that lad lying on the pavement is.
At this point, another male turns up. Do you recognise him?
No clue.
Okay, he's the victim.
Oh, there's the enemy limping away in defeat. Or is he? Oh my goodness. Now, Cowie clearly the one that Holmes was aiming for was able to get out of the way just in time. Our innocent bystander who was trying to bring the violence to an end and who we'll call Alexander, helper of men, didn't. Hey, at this point, I think it's time we learned a bit more about the background to the perpetrator, starting with why he was in prison.
2022, you were sentenced to 32 months in prison for causing serious injury by dangerous driving.
2 passengers, vehicles obviously come over here on a tube. One's ran off, she's life-threatening.
Are you willing to give me a sample of breath for analysis? You drove another uninsured vehicle whilst with no licence through a red light, hitting a van and causing serious injury again. Okay. Do you have anything to say?
No, go on.
Right.
Well, I guess old habits die hard, especially if you're a total maniac.
That guy did nothing more than come out of his house to split up a fight and stop you from getting hurt, and you've hospitalised him. So somebody who come to your aid in a fight you started is now in hospital, sedated, in intensive care, and you're not showing a single shred of remorse at all.
Honestly, what a total thug. On the 27th of January 2025 at Teesside Crown Court, Cowie pleaded guilty to a fray and got an 8-month sentence. Holmes pleaded guilty to driving whilst disqualified, failing to provide a specimen for analysis and driving without insurance, but he refused to plead guilty to a Section 18 GBH with intent offence, and instead he wanted to plead guilty and did plead guilty to causing serious injury by dangerous driving, the exact same offence that got him banged up in 2022. However, the CPS refused to accept his plea to that lesser offence simply because it didn't fully reflect the seriousness of what he did to our man, helpful bystander Alexander. So because of Holmes's refusal to plead guilty to the Section 18 offence, he went to trial on the 30th of July 2025 at Teesside Crown Court. After being found guilty, because that's what happened, he got 15 years inside with an extended licence period of 3 years. He was also disqualified from driving for 15 years. Now, we should at least possibly be thankful for the fact that during his police interview, our man Holmesy didn't say, "What do you want me to do?" all of 14 times, or "I can pay for it" 26 times. Unlike the lady shoplifter that you're now about to meet.
Please don't do this.
Don't resist. It's not going to go well for you.
On being released earlier in 2025, this video showing a woman who was caught shoplifting from a Target store in America immediately went viral because it is comedy gold.
She's been in the store about 7 hours or so. We just stopped her because she passed the first set of doors.
Did you go past the double doors?
No, not once only. Not even completely. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I don't mind paying for the merchandise.
Hey, when I say comedy gold, I mean comedy gold.
She said she's waiting for someone to pick her up. She's visiting here.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hello.
She said she doesn't live here. She's from India. She's with family. They're coming to pick her up still. A few times. So basically, she's been in the store. We've been watching for at least 4 hours. She's taken a ton of merchandise, different kinds. We're getting a total right now for you. It'll be well over 500, I'm sure.
No, it'll be more.
You're right.
Yeah.
Ditto.
She put them all into big 3 reusable bags. And then she kept getting really close to the door. She'd stand there, she'd set her phone. About 3 times she did that. And then she came back into the store, kept shopping, and then eventually we just stopped her because she passed the first set of doors, went into the vestibule. We stopped her in the vestibule, brought her back here. She's saying that she was still planning to pay for it.
Okay, what do you guys want done?
We're going to prosecute for retail theft and trespass.
Okay.
But let me just pay for it and not...
That's not happening. So you don't have any sort of Illinois ID, anything like that?
I'm not from this country.
Okay, well there's a lot of people who aren't from this country but still have stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a middle name?
No. I can only do is I don't mind paying for it, everything, and then leaving. But
no, that's not happening.
Can't do that. We lost that opportunity.
Why can't I just pay for it?
Yeah, because, we're way past that.
Listen, I don't want to get into any trouble.
Yeah, it's too late for that, girl. Pull up your passport.
No, but then what am I supposed to do?
That's none of my business. I don't know. You shouldn't have been stealing stuff.
I've not yet done anything.
Oh, you have. Pull up your passport.
For what? What do I do? I'm really sorry.
I understand that you're sorry.
I'm not from this country. I'm not going to be staying here.
Okay. How far?
Okay. Are you allowed to steal things in India?
No.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
Okay, the minute he came, the minute the door opened, he came. I returned back. I said I was just waiting. I've not gone away. How would I even run with these bags? It's humanly impossible. I'm really sorry.
I understand that you're sorry.
What do I go to the police station and do?
Ma'am, you're going to be criminally charged.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I don't mind paying for the merchandise.
Okay, I'm done talking to you because you just keep repeating the same things over and over again, and I keep telling you that that's not an option. We can't do that. So I'm not going to be acknowledging that anymore because I've already determined we're not doing that.
Our cop lady probably speaks for us all, but it's still such good fun seeing shoplifting lady beg for mercy.
But like you said, you're not allowed to steal in India either. Most places do not really appreciate thieves.
Of course, you don't. If you walk out and if I walked out and I ran away, yet I'm just coming. He came running. I was like, "What's happening?" I was on a call. Where are these people? I don't mind paying for it. You can see the video. I don't mind paying for it and finishing it off. I need to take these articles as gifting. I promise.
Kamisha, just face me. Don't move. Just stay where you're at.
She has a personal luggage too.
Yeah, it's an empty bag.
Okay.
So she brought something into the store?
That's an empty luggage.
Turn it back, please.
Hey, please don't do this.
Don't resist.
Please.
It's not going to go well for you.
But why?
Just stop. We explained it to you. Okay. When you take things without permission, that's a crime.
But
okay.
what do I do now? For how long is it going to be?
Hang on.
Huh?
Okay. Just hang on. Okay. It's probably going to be 1, maybe 2 hours. Okay. It depends on how quick the paper process works.
Please, I'm requesting you.
CCOM from Wagaka, 205-1101.
But my bag?
Your bag will come with. Don't worry. We'll have your bag.
What do I tell the family people?
That, my lady thief, is no one's problem but yours. In the end, for all her begging and pleading and imploring, she gets booked. And, funnily enough, so does our next crim, and the twist to his story will leave you gobsmacked. Presenting the late night mating ritual that they have up in County Durham, North East England.
Have you been stopped, mate?
Yeah.
Let's have a look, mate. Check you out.
Oh my! Please cancel my... Ricky, I need you to stay there and I need to set you properly. Please! You know it then? Yeah, you're daft or something! I'm not daft, no. You're not!
This is charming 34-year-old Ricky Druitt from Merton, and it turns out that he and the guy that he was fighting, who we'll call Thuggo, have stabbed each other. They've each got a knife. The question is, whose knife is bigger? Ooh, that is a mammoth of a knife. I don't know whether it's any bigger than the one that Thuggo's got, but it's certainly big.
I'm gonna have to check you over for further wounds, alright? Hey, you man. Any wounds, man? I'm not bothered, man. I've been stabbed in the head, man.
You might not be bothered, but we
I'm not bothered.
Ricky, stop going on like an idiot. Just sit down.
Like an idiot. I'm not bothered, man. Leave us, man. Hey, you man.
Stop.
No idea what started the fight, but it turns out that neither guy has any serious injuries.
I've got you arrested on scene in possession of a knife, which officers have witnessed you using during an assault. There's clear stab wound injuries to. There are multiple witnesses, along with police statements and body-worn video. And we've still also got CCTV footage from the car. And the fact you've only been released from prison less than 7 hours before this.
Now, I wonder if he's having a competition with Hugh Holmes as to who can get banged up again the quickest. On the 11th of July 2025, Druitt got more than 3 years for a number of offences, including this fight that we've just seen. Now, I think the best way forward from here is to see another 2 lady shoplifters getting caught in the act and having a total meltdown as a result.
Turn around.
But I forgot I pay. I told you.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Turn around.
No, sir. I told you I forgot. Sorry, but I pay. I pay for you. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll
Please, just one. Forgive me, please, sir. Please.
Turn around.
Please, sir.
Turn around.
No, sir. Please.
Sir, please.
I don't have an option right now. Okay, let me put you in handcuffs and I'll further discuss
No,
this.
sir, please.
Okay?
Please
I don't
forgive
have an
me.
option.
Sorry, sir. I pay for you. I'm sorry. I'm forgot. Sorry, sir, please.
Turn around.
Sorry, sir. No, no, sir, sorry,
We
please.
don't want to do this. Come on.
No, sir,
Turn
sorry,
around.
please. No.
Okay? You're going to be placed in the handcuffs, okay?
Sorry, sir, please.
Where are this lady's actual teardrops, I wonder? She got booked.
You're the one who chose to come in here and try and steal things. You can't do it to your husband, is that what you said?
Have you ever done this before? Hey.
Hello, hello. How's it going? Hi, just so you know my camera's on. Right now you're not free to leave, okay, for investigation shoplifting. Can you stand up for me just so I can investigate for weapons? Stand up for me. Thank you. Do you have any weapons on you? Do me a favor, just take a deep breath because we're going to chat.
She's been like that the whole 40 minutes she's been holding her.
Has it been since you stopped her?
Yeah.
You on that side?
Yeah, she's good.
Okay, have a seat. Do me a favor, take a big breath. As deep in as you can. You gotta take a deep breath. One breath, not hyperventilate. Because I gotta be able to talk to you, and if I can't talk to you, or if you're breathing like that, I can't talk to you. Okay?
I wonder if she thought that he asked her to take a deep breath out of concern for her well-being. All three lady shoplifters that we've met clearly all went to the same shoplifting school or to the same drama school, or who knows, perhaps both. Now, supposing you're called Brian Rumley or Michael O'Brien, and supposing you're going to nick a gorilla ornament from Darlington Indoor Market, don't be dumb enough to get yourself caught 3 minutes later. There, mission accomplished. One gorilla ornament stolen. Job well done. If you're a scumbag of a thief, that is.
Guys, you alright?
Wait, what's this?
Please.
No.
Come here.
What?
CCTV was at the board meal. Stay there for a second, buddy.
What's going on with me?
We'll go report to somebody being...
Yeah, that's right. Act dumb. Act like you don't know what the copper's talking about. Won't wash, darling. Won't wash.
Yeah, as well.
I'm eating on my... I'm eating on my...
Right. Put your hands over your for now, mate.
I don't know what's going on. That's me house.
Yeah, well, the next big ornament, apparently. Yes, that.
The gorilla ornament was worth 399 quid. In March 2025, Rumley, age 50, got 16 weeks in prison, while O'Brien, age 52, got 3 months suspended for a year. If you've ever sat back and wondered where the worst place in the country is to get yourself into a drugs debt, you're about to find out. Ever wondered what happens if you live in Skegness in Lincolnshire and you don't pay your drug debt? Simple. You get all of 12 men armed with machetes and axes coming to your home and smashing their way in. What these dozen gangsters don't know, though, is that the police are already watching. These guys mean business. The guy who's just rocked up on his motorbike is called Paul Johns, and just watch him. Yep, there he goes, ramming that door. Does it for a second time, just a little bit, then moves out the way, lets his buddies all pile in. Oh, I wonder how much the drug debt actually is. The two men who were inside the home were thankfully able to escape through the back before the gang got into the home. The event took place on the 27th of February 2023. On the 9th of October 2025, Paul Johns, 35, got 14 months for a fray, while Shane Tew, age 40, got 10 months for the same offence. A third person, because only 3 of the 12 were actually traced, whose name is Tommy Gaskin Sr., and he's 53, is going to be sentenced later. Listen, if you ever see a middle-aged woman walking around with a doll, don't assume that she's balmy but harmless. If you don't believe me, check out our next case.
Hello, is it Nicolette? Can you do me a favour, Nicolette? Can you put your hands behind your back for me? Just turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. Right, Nicolette.
Yeah, darling.
So it's 3:32. I'm arresting you on suspicion of kidnap. So you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned.
Yes, kidnap. And the moment when 51-year-old Nicolette Goldrick, who comes from Blackpool, tried to snatch a 7-month-old baby who was in her pram on Central Drive in Blackpool in the northwest of England, is being shown now. Nicolette Goldrick is a woman with massive mental health problems. She goes around with a doll which she calls her child. On the 7th of October 2025, she got 12 months for her act of kidnap, which she actually admitted to. And she also got a 5-year restraining order in relation to her assault on a member of the emergency services. She was quite aggressive when she was being arrested. She spat at someone, a police officer, and also kicked a police officer. Our next female criminal doesn't kidnap kids. She just deals drugs and gets her whole family involved with her drug dealing operation.
Please, show me hand. That's it. Move to the side.
Presenting Deborah Mason from Tufnell Park, North London, mother, grandmother, and of course, leader of an 80 million quid drug dealing racket.
At the moment in time, you're under arrest for concern and supply of Class A. You do not have to say anything, but may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you may well allow in court.
This is Mason's daughter, Demi Bright, getting busted and literally crying over that.
Doing my house.
So there's a warrant at the moment, you'll get explained to you by the officers in charge in a second, alright?
What? Where's my door, man?
And this is Mason's daughter, Roseanne Mason, also getting busted and sounding like a total child, scared out of her mind.
Police officers, alright? Police officers, okay? We've got a search warrant. Relax yourself. Relax. Calm down.
With the media dubbing of Gangster Granny alongside her business nickname of Queen Bee, between April and November 2023, Mason got her very own sister, her very own children, and the partners of her very own children to deliver cocaine with a street value, as I say, of £80 million to various cities and towns across the country. Her children, 3 daughters and a son, often took their toddlers with them on their very drug runs.
Why there's babies in it? Can you please be careful, please?
Yeah, we will be.
There's literally a load of babies in it. Please be careful. Please be careful. Please be careful.
Yeah, no worries at all.
While paying her familial drug couriers tens of thousands of pounds from her vast profits, Mason bought herself luxury goods, including a Gucci lead and a Gucci collar for her Bengal cat. She went on luxury holidays and was planning to undergo cosmetic surgery over in Turkey. Not one to shy from either easy or free money, the drugs queenpin continued during the period of her offending to claim the benefits that she'd been getting before she turned to drug dealing, £50,000 a year being how much?
Book of name and numbers.
Yeah, I've got a book.
On the 18th of July 2025, Mason's sister, Mason's children, and the partners of Mason's children, bar one, got sentences of between 10 and 15 years. They were tried and sentenced at Woolwich Crown Court, South London. The pregnant partner, meanwhile, of one of the children, Chloe Hodgkin, that's the name of the partner, will be sentenced once she gives birth. With her own 20-year sentence, Mason got the harshest penalty, of course, of everyone involved in her former drugs racket. One important question, however, remains. Who tipped the coppers off about Mason and her drugs business? That, you see, is how the offending of Mason and her family was discovered.
You do not have to say who, but may harm in defence.
If you're pondering what gangster granny Deborah Mason's got in common with our next female criminal, here is the answer. Speaking of female gangsters, you're watching 45-year-old hitwoman Amy Beatrow, who comes from Wisconsin in the USA, in action, the target of the shooting that she's just done being a man called Sikander Ali. Who's he? Only the son of a clothes shop owner from Birmingham called Mohammed Aslat, who, back in 2018, together with other members of his family, had a scuffle or something with a father and son, Mohammed Aslam and Mohammed Nazir, which left Mohammed Sr. with brain damage. After the brawl, which took place in Mr. Aslat's very shop, some from Mr. Aslat's side went round the home of the father and son, who lived in Derby, East Midlands, and smashed their windows. Father and son respond by getting straight on the blower, more or less, to the first female assassin they can find and promptly hire her to take out Mr. Aslat or anyone from his family. When, on the 7th of September 2019, Beatrow goes down to Measham Grove in South Yardley, East Birmingham, being careful to hide her face with a Muslim face covering, even though she shoots at Mr. Ali from close range, she doesn't get him because her shooter jams. And then, I'm going back to Mr. Ali's home in the early hours of the 8th of September and firing 3 times into the house. She's unaware that, by this point, the house is empty. Between her 2 visits to Measham Grove, the would-be killer allegedly messages Mr. Aslat to say, quote, "Where are you hiding? Stop playing hide and seek. You were lucky it jammed," unquote. In November 2024, father and son got banged up for conspiracy to murder. On the 21st of August 2025, for conspiracy to murder, attempted murder and other offences, Amy Beatrow got 30 years. Right. Get your car keys. You and I have got a joyrider to catch. We're on the road and we're in Essex, Southend to be exact. Let's go get our runaway driver.
Like I said, advanced T-pack, suitable vehicle, road conditions are dry, weather's clear, traffic is light. Subject vehicle is overtaking vehicle 7-0 and a 3-0, medium risk due to speed and manner of driving. Stand by. It's contravention of a red traffic signal, left, left, left.
Running a red light. So reckless and so inconsiderate.
Stand by, it's a reciprocal. There is now some pedestrian traffic, still light vehicular traffic, risk is medium. Subject is right, onto...
Oh my God, we're driving over the pavement now. I just hope there isn't a cyclist up ahead who gets out of the police's way just in time.
North Road.
Flipping heck, that was close.
Bulked by traffic now. Right, Boston Avenue. Still light traffic, pedestrian traffic, 6-0 and a 3-0. The tactical plan for this will be a sting and a multi-car box. Stand by for a decamp. Left into building site. And I hope stand by, we've gone through that building site and we're now...
That last part of the chase, just playing it again, felt like something out of a Hollywood movie to me. Did it feel like that to you?
Building site. And I hope stand by, we've gone through that building site and we're now back out onto Baxter Avenue. Driver is a white male, short dark hair, dark clothing, unknown other occupants. Stand by. And it's onto that dual carriageway. Effectively, it's wrong way on the dual carriageway. I've gone over the grass verge. Stand by. It's right towards the shops.
Vehicle 40 miles an hour. Vehicle full of red ATS at 40. Traffic had already stopped. continues on the road. You know, you have to take over.
Yes, just give us a bit of room. 4-3, now pursuit commander again, TPAC train, marked vehicle, continues, West Street, subject bulked by traffic.
Whoa! Our chasee just grazed that blue van and carries on moving like it just doesn't matter. Feck me. Know what? I think it's time we had our chasee.
Stand by for a junction. The now subject is wrong way on Victoria Avenue, on the carriageway. I'll shadow on the correct with lights off.
All three are separating.
I'm a taser! Do not move! Do not move!
The guy gets 19 months in jail.
Get on the floor! Get on the floor!
Well, I hope you're not too shaken up by all that chasing because we're staying on the road. This is the moment on the 20th of December 2024 when a gang of robbers crashed a stolen vintage Jaguar into a police vehicle in Everton, Merseyside, northwest, after raiding a classic car owner's home and threatening him with a hammer. The man was an OAP, old age pensioner, aged 76. Of the two police officers riding in the police vehicle, one reported suffering bruising and pain as a result of the crash, while the other will be left with permanent scarring as a result of a cut to his hip. The car, which had been doing 90 miles per hour before the crash, was being driven by career criminal Norman O'Connor, aged 37, who had 17 previous convictions for 32 offences. A long-standing abuser of drink and drugs, a month before this incident, the man stole a £429 coat from John Lewis in Liverpool 1 before being detained for being in possession of a set of bolt cutters in Liverpool city centre. He also failed to be sentenced in relation to an arson attack, having set fire to a Vauxhall that belonged to his neighbour, who worked as a taxi driver some months before. O'Connor wasn't injured in the crash and in fact got out of the Jag and tried to flee. In the back seat of the Jag was 54-year-old Colin Miller, who has 40 prior convictions for 112 offences dating all the way back to 1987, including 54 for theft-related crimes. He wasn't injured in the crash either. In the front passenger seat, meanwhile, was a boy, now aged, at July 2025, 15, who we'll call Rob, and who suffered a leg injury in the collision. For the theft of the Jag, the dangerous driving and various other offences each, on the 22nd of July 2025, O'Connor got 9 years, Miller got 8 years and a month, and Rob got 4 years and 7 months in a youth detention centre. Right, come on, we're off to Croydon, South London, to see another phone snatcher get his due comeuppance. Just like that, gets the phone and off he goes. That is the end of the woman and her phone. She'll never see it again.
Mate, just stay there and show me your hands for a second. You're going to be detained on section 1 of the police criminal record, that's alright. Put your hand behind.
This guy's called Amari. He's 19 or 20. He nicked that woman's phone and now he's getting gutted. If you've enjoyed this video, you will love this one. Watch it now. I'll meet you there.